Hello everybody on YouTube today. My name's Lance and I'm going to do a soft, relaxing painting today. ASMR on oils. I did a little something earlier. I got a little leftover, so I've got this taped on here. It's a panel and it's very, hopefully it doesn't fall off, and it's just taped over a regular canvas because it fits good on here. We'll see how it goes. So thanks for hitting play, and hopefully you stick around and see how this turns out. But I just got some mixture of, up here is going to be my mountains. I'm going to do the Tetons today. Just an easy Teton scene on here. And a little ultramarine blue. This is cobalt blue. That is red. No, that's magenta. That's quinacridone magenta. Maple's yellow. This is some green. Soil, might be an oxide green. Cad yellow. This is just permanent red. And then alizarin crimson, a little black here, and some ultra raw umber there. For some brown that I mixed in there. So, like always, let's start with the sky. And we're going to just do a sky. And let's do some this ultramarine. And that'll be our sky for the day. And I think we'll start up here. Just kind of come in, and I might jump to a larger brush than that. We'll see. I have another one that's a little bigger over here, but okay. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. I'm not a master when it comes to positioning lights and cameras and stuff. It's not easy. Okay, bring that down. There. And our horizon's going to come down here. I'm not going to go any further than that. I don't think I'm going to put any clouds or anything in. We'll see. And then down here, I'm going to add a little touch of magenta in there. Just a little bit here and there. There. Just to give it a little pinky look. I think it'll look better that way. Quinacridone's a super color. Cooper's my son. Okay, and then we might have a little water that comes out here. And all that in there. It's going to kind of come out this way. Okay, and just going to leave it. And kind of come to there. Whatever we don't use with water, you just cover up. Okay, let that kind of like that, and then a little over. Okay, and so the water is a reflection of the sky. So when you do that, you want to have a good, you want it to be like that. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come in and get a little darker, a little more blue, a little cobalt blue. I want to darken the corners a little up here. Okay, just a little bit. That'll kind of make it, give it a little depth. And up top here, and just kind of do that. And then it'll kind of, and I'll just take a 1-inch, or just a big 2-inch brush, and we're going to blend. I'm going to start down below. Make sure it's clean. I'm going to start down below here and just kind of, and there's white on here. See that? There's a white medium under here, so it'll just blend right out. And just go back and forth lightly. Very easy, very soft. And the water, let's see, should we do this? Pull down a little. It's almost like a creek, but it's going to be moving, so I'll do that. Okay, so there's where our water will come in. And how's that looking? I'm just checking out the filming on it to see. Looks good. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is start right in on our mountains. And the Tetons are kind of ragged. So I'll do my best. It's going to be quickly done. And so we got one that comes like this, right? And he goes over here. There's one here. Just a little peak, and that comes over. We'll just say to there. And then there's another one right here. That one goes too. Okay, that one comes down. That one kind of is the peak there, and he comes down. Then there's another one there. And it kind of comes over, just kind of, just like that. And then there's something else in the background here. Distant ones, we'll just throw those back there. There's a little peak right there. Just have fun when you're painting. It's a great way to learn to paint. You'll get the feel for it. If you don't, you won't. If it's too hard, if you're painting and you don't have success, a lot of times you lose interest. Kind of like a lot of stuff. So, and it's going to take some work. But another one right here. That comes down too. It's going to take some work. Painting does. Nothing's not going to be easy. That one will be right there. But if you want to learn to paint and have something to do, you're not going to be very bored. Trust me. It kind of consumes you, and it can kind of eat away your day really fast. And this is just black, some crimson, some blue. Okay. And I think our highlights are going to be on that side. So I'm going to just kind of break them down and how they're going to go. That. Darker on this side. Right. And these little nulls up here. That's going to have a little more of a peak there. And these are kind of just go there. And then there's some dark down below. Let's see, how do we do there? That one comes over, and that one's a little more ragged too, but it's not taller than this one, which is okay because you can come in and make it taller. That's the big peak, and I don't know what it's called. I'm not a very good. There. And it comes down. Okay, and so those are good. I'm going to put a little more blue in here just to give a little more color. Some of these. Just take some of that cobalt blue and mix it in there. And everything is so, when you're doing this, gosh, we're missing a peak over here. Kind of comes over and goes up like that. There's another one there. Okay, just kind of pull that in there. It's kind of flat, but just leave that way. And I think that looks good. And over here, I like the color. That one's going to be a little softer. And that one kind of comes down. We'll just kind of pull it down. Kind of let it disappear. We're going to have some trees over here, so I don't want a ton of paint back there, okay? And no more of that. Lighten it up a little bit. There. And that's going to go there. And these kind of come, I don't know, just pull them down, have fun with them. I don't have any clouds in this one, but we're just going to make this simple. I don't want it to last. I want to show you how you can really knock out a pretty good little painting in a short amount of time. Okay, that one's going to be distinctly in front of the back one, so we'll take a little more there. There. But it's going to be softer than that. There we go. Out of all of these, they're probably pretty level as far as which one's the closest. That one will come down here, kind of pulls this way. That's how it goes. And then these are just, however, I want a little more blue in that one there, because I like it. We can come in and knock that in there a little more. You make that and I can come over a little more this way. There we go. That looks kind of like him. A little more arch up top there. There. That's about right. Okay, good. Pull that down, and then over here, these are all just kind of this way. A little more blue in there, that makes it look much better. Maybe a little bit back in these too, because that'll push those back farther. See? Can you see all this pretty good? I hope so. This one needs a little blue. It's got a peak back there too, but you get a hair on there, just there. Take this and just kind of. These are rocky too up here, so there's a lot of stuff in the bottoms of them. Okay, how does that look for Tetons? This don't look too bad. Sometimes with this camera angle, it gets a little blurry on the ends, and so I apologize, but that's the way it is. Okay, and at the bottom of these, we're just going to kind of soften them and kind of just do this, because the trees will stick out better that way. And over here, same thing. Just kind of come in and pull them this way. We're going to keep them kind of, see that? You can go up in there and do whatever. Okay, there's your Tetons. Okay, not bad. And then some of the shadow areas, we're going to get some of this cobalt, take some black, make it darker. Almost should use. Okay, and that'll be a good color. We'll see how that comes in. But there are some dark shadows like in here. Okay. And that one's pretty straight. That's an edge there, and it comes down. Look at that. And it kind of comes there. Just leave it like that. Get more of that. I should be using Prussian blue, but a little more. Too dark. The blue is nice color. And then this little one here has a little bit, we'll just say right in here. There's a little dark ledge right there. Just kind of jump around. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is hopefully a 30-minute painting. And so when you're doing 30-minute paintings, they're not going to be masterpieces. So but they're good practice. And they are sellable too. I sell a lot of these. People like them. Let's get a little dark in there. See that? Just kind of follow your angles there. It kind of pulls that out a little bit. And let's see. Oh, let's go over here maybe. Just add a little something to here, you know. I don't know. Just to make them look a little more. And there's some dark in here. Maybe there's some trees or something. There's trees up here, you know, and you can just glob it on and pull it down. And over here, that one is, gosh, this one's kind of just we'll pull some stuff down. You know, maybe over on this side of it. Just a little bit there. That'll be good. And then we can take this brush again and just kind of pull that down. There we go. Same here. Again, just kind of killing the bottom out. You can tap it if you want. I usually just go up. Okay? Because they're far away, so you don't really want to have a lot of. Okay, and down here looks good. You can come down here and pull that down. Throw some color down there. It's going to be lighter at the base, right? That's our goal. Okay, so next up, I want to do we got to get some trees rolling in here. So I got my little fan brush from earlier. Pretty dark though, so do I need a different one? We can come in and get some, let's see. We can use some of that color. We can get some blue, some brown. Okay, maybe some crimson in there. There, and maybe a little of that green. Maples. I'll just kind of come in and get some more black in there. Okay. And we're going to come in here and a little more Naples over here. Watch this. Okay. See how that goes. A little more green. Just different colors. And we're going to tap about here. There's going to be some distant trees right there. See that? And that's how I want them. Those distant ones. Maybe a little blue in there. Too much blue. candles that will kind of lighten it up a little bit back there. There we go. Perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but that's what I'm looking for. Okay. And it kind of goes that way. That way. And very good. Okay. And then I want to do a little bit this way. Okay, this is it's like a fall scene, but we don't really care. That'll kind of just disappear. And then you're going to have some, these are distant stuff, and then this doesn't fall off of here. We're going to kind of pull some of this in. I like this color that I'm using, so we're going to keep it up. Okay, and then over here, you got your distant. So we're going to come in and start making some, this is going to come this way. And I'm going to take, I've got just a 1-inch brush, and I'm going to flick these up a little bit back here. Just a little bit. I just probably can't see this. But there. See that? Those little guys are sticking up. And over here, we're going to probably cover a lot of those, so I don't think it's going to be too, it's not going to really matter. Okay, now let's get some more trees in here. And I want to do some foreground trees. So let's add a little darker to them. They're going to be a little darker. Right? A little crimson in there, a little green, a little black. And we'll come over here and kind of start with them right there. See that? I'm just tapping sideways. Okay? And you can do it this way if you want. Doesn't matter. Okay? A little more dark, a little crimson in there. A little what color? A little blue. I don't matter. Green. Get some green in there. Okay, and then we're going to have some that are up here. And we'll just touch, pull down. Those are going to be a little farther in. Okay. There we go. Bring them down a little bit. Okay. I like that. A little farther back. And then you just got these little trees back in here. See that? There you go. That brush is working pretty good. I might try. Let's see. Try going with a smaller one. See if this works better. Okay, get that in there. Oh yeah, that's what might work a little bit better for those trees. Okay. And just that, and then down below here, get more of this in there. Already have the water. You can use that same color. Okay. Just mixing it up, different stuff. Doesn't have to be the same. Okay. Some ground in there, a little black, darken it up a little bit. Okay, and there's your water here. See that? You come in and watch this. Just a little bit there. Some dark in here, and this. See this? Now this brush is too. It's nice, but it's smaller than I want. So get a little more of that in there. Where's that brown, black? Darken it up a little bit. There we go. And then we'll put some highlights over that. You have to have dark, or your highlights won't show up, right? Okay, that looks pretty decent. Hope I turned it on. I did. Come back over here. I'm going to use this bigger one because. Okay, I'm just throwing in whatever color I can find, and that's dark enough for what I'm trying to get done. And up here, see that? Just go back and forth. Okay, maybe we'll come out a little more. Whatever water you don't want, you can cover up. Okay, a little pond there. Push, push, push. Very soft. Okay, easy. Get those little bulbs out of there. You just come in and trees on the other side too. So I want to get some green. Give me some more green and some black. There, a little crimson in there. Okay, and these are going to sit right about here. I'll push everything back. See that? Yeah, that's what we want. Another one here, some distant ones in there. Okay, just putting some trees in. These will come down. Well, keep in mind you can have a little bit back in here. Just be loose. I mean, okay. Back in there. Some of these here. Push up. Pull those up a little bit, see? And then if you want a big one here, these ones are farther away, so we're just going to kind of come back in, and there we go. Tap those in. Switch back over. Get that going. There. Get some darker blue in there. Someone do that. That's a phthalo blue. There, and I'm going to need some more black. I'm going to put it down here. Already my hand's in the way. Okay, and we're going to go through here and take some of that phthalo. Where's that brown? We'll get some more brown too. Get some of that crimson in there. Okay. Get some of that going. And we want to darken some of this. Get some green in there. Some of this back in here. I want to be darker. There we go. See that? Little darker trees in there. And maybe there's one there. Just little things, indications happening. Okay, over here these need to be darker because they're going to be in front. See that black and that phthalo blue, little crimson, little green. Get those in there, darker. And then I'm going to push up some bushes and stuff in there that are there. Underneath there. See that? It kind of gives it a little depth. We're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to make a tree that's here. That's going to be in front of those. Right? So we want it darker. Right there. Okay, comes right to there. And maybe this guy next to him, he has a little more in there. Darker, darker, darker. Okay. Dark there. Give me some more of that oxide green in there. There we go. See? And you got a little bit of stuff happening over there. And that pushes all that other stuff back a little bit. You can do that. And one thing I'll do maybe there at the base of this, there's some little dark stuff going on back there. See that? Way back there. I like that. Okay. Now we're going to come back in and kind of fix a river a little bit. Right? So we're going to kind of fine tune the water where it's coming from. Okay? I kind of killed that tree, but that's alright. Let's put some little things in there. And it's going to come out there. And maybe down a little more. Like that. That's how I want it. Okay? And then it kind of just comes shooting down. That looks alright. Now, one thing we got to do is we got to get maybe some mountain reflections in here a little bit. So I'm just going to take some, just grab some, get some of this color, gray it down a little bit up here, a little white in it. Okay, and then we can come down here and push in some little, I should have done this before, but pull down a little bit. Okay, or maybe it just looks like some of the mountains are coming down. Pull that one down further, because that's the biggest peak. Okay, and then some of these over here. And they just need to be indications, okay? They don't need to be everything. Okay. And I should have probably went up a little higher with it. Get a little white in there. Maybe there's a little bit of light, more white in there. Kind of breaks it down. And that's all we need. Remember this brush? we used. And I should have done this first of all, but just lightly go across. And it'll soften it. Kind of just blend it in. So you think you got your mountains there. Get some more of this dark. There's going to be a little darker under there. We can use this one. Give me some black. And we're going to have to come in here, and there's got to be a little bit of a, little dark area in there. Crimson on the base here. See? Just come down, and that'll push that'll make you a little water line. There, see? Comes down, just kind of fades away. That makes it look like a, you can see the little edges of it, right? Give me a little more of that dark. There we go. And now unbrush and get some Naples yellow on it. Add a little of that to it, green. Okay. A little yellow in there. There we go. Dull it down a little bit. Stuff, some more. See? Just kind of put that in, tapping. Some highlights. Get some yellow in there. This is all going to mix. It's all going to mix. We can lose this. Hey, over here we got some more stuff. Some highlights coming down. Down here they might be a little longer, so we're going to put a little forward, push up a little bit. See? You pull these up, pull up down from there. There. See that? And then you come back in there. A little red in there too. A little red in there. Maybe that has a little angle coming in, There's a tree line there. I like that red. I haven't used it today. Okay, maybe a little bit of red right in here. Ooh. If you put too much red in, that's where your eye's gonna go. Okay. There we go. And you can see how thick that paint is. It's starting to mesh in with the other stuff. We can come back in and darken some areas if we get too much. Right? There. How's that look? A little water coming down. A little water coming down. Maybe there's a little more coming out here. A little thing there, and then you come in and just get some of this on top of it. See that? You can add some white if you need it to be brighter. Pick up some white in there. Watch this. There we go. Tap that in there. There. If you want, you can darken some of this down here a little more. Underneath the trees. Bring some of that out. Give me over here. Maybe there's a little shadowy to sharpen my trees a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take this little fan brush. Watch this. And this might give us some little points here and there. See? Watch this. There we go. And then we can do a little of this maybe. Ready? Watch. Give me the dark on there. Come up here, maybe that one. So, there we go. And you can come across. See that? Get some dark in there so it stands out. Color. That one there, maybe. Just come across. Just make some little things happen in it. And that just gives a little more. Maybe there's some little ones in there coming through. Maybe some more black in there. Touch that. Touch. See that? Just go across. Whatever. Down below, pull them little things up, back in there. Maybe there's little things happening way back there in the grass down here. See that? Just pull up. Yeah. There. Play with color. Down here, you might want some dark at the water line. See? Watch this. The little bushes coming up there. There. See? Up there. Just don't overdo, but See that? Kind of use. Yeah, grab some stuff. Maybe down here there's some little bushes and stuff sticking out. You can go this way. See that? See that just pushes everything back now again. Okay, and then you come in with this one, lighten it up. And maybe there's some little, get some white in there too. And then just push up. See? You can come in with a knife and go and make little. This is when you got to watch out though. Just pull some of that color up right there. These. And grab some dark. Watch down here. Okay. Darken some of that up. Kind of pushes everything back. See? Little things here and there. These make a good this makes a good liner brush. You can come up here, watch this. Get some more and just make that a little sharper. See those little points? Over here, you can do it. This one. Just have fun with them. See? Painting, don't get too beat up on them. Look at this. You know, get some little light, yellowy stuff there. Now, if you want that a little darker again, grab some black. Come down here, watch. Just touch. Right there. Put it back in. And you can get that in there. Up here. Again, just touch. There, a little bit. Just come in here and pull this down just a little. Pull, pull, pull. Give you a little shadow under there. Not much. Try to come straight down. See that? See? Little lines there. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. A little bit there. See that? Just a little bit. See? And you can kind of maybe blend it over to there. I don't know. Okay. And then you can just kind of go across a little bit. Blend it out. See? And that'll kind of make it look like water. The reflections under there. Is my head in the way? I hope not. You could pull that one down too. Then same thing. But see, you got that dark in there, and that helps a lot too. Okay, maybe you want a little black and white in there, maybe a little different. Just a little something in there to get a little offset color. See, maybe a little bit of something here. Just go across a little bit. Maybe a little bit of light up in here. I just don't have a lot of there. Watch this. A little bit of light back in there. See, just adds a little bit. Watch this. Let's darken some of that up. Okay. Darker underneath there. You know where that is. Darker coming out of there. Maybe a little bit in there. See that stuff? Just give it a little more. Just a little light in there. Darken that up too. Back in there. Get some of that color in there. Just now down here you can do a little. Down a little bit too. And then go across. So you got a little reflection there. And then you can come in with what we're just doing. Watch this. See that little guy? Just go side to side and grab a little more paint. I'm just pushing up. Okay. There's a little watery stuff going on in there. And see where that reflection is. You can kind of pull on there. See? Kind of gives it a little water look. There's your Tetons. Okay, and if you want to do, oh, I don't want green in there. It might be green, I don't want to do that. But if you want to take some of that blue, maybe, watch this, just get a little bit of, just a See, I just popped that in. You don't have to do that, but I can give you a little darker look here and there, maybe. Pull. And there, just shake that around a little bit. Kind of get a little dark in the middle of these, at the base of some of these. Okay. You know, on this one here, I just want to try to add a little more. Maybe there's a little side stuff to it. There we go. You know, bring it up a little bit. Just there. See that? Make it look a little more. Sometimes you gotta make them a little more lenders and stuff. And they kind of look better that way. Push everything back. That one here. And you can just kind of keep going. But I know that one's a distant one, but I kind of want to have a little more talk to it. See there? There we go. There we go. See those little guys? Kind of pushed back a little more. Some in here, a little lighter. There we go. That makes it better. That makes it better. Okay. A little bit right in here, maybe. Just barely touch. Okay. A little dark in there. Not bad. Not bad. If you really want to darken some trees, you can really darken some of these. Pure black. Just go in the middle. Bit. Just go right in the middle and just work it out a little bit. See that? That looks good. And maybe there's some dark bushes like down here. We can come in and push that up a little bit. You can. Just try not to get it too bad. And then down here, maybe just a touch of black. And okay, pull up a little bit. I don't think it looks good though. What do you think? Gotta do one more thing here. Watch this. Give me some. Pull that in there. Watch this. A blue in there. Okay. If you want, yeah, subscribe and we'll try to get some more of these out there. Just gonna do a little, maybe too much. Okay, you can put in some little tree lines in there, you know. Over here, just touch, touch. You don't want to get them too thick, but it's nice to have some tree indications in there like this. I'll show you how you can fix that one. If you get too much, you know. See these little things? Just throw them in. They add some curiosity. There's always trees up and over here. Watch this. There we go. That one there will just kind of rub out. Go back and forth. There. That one, just go up and down. You can always come back in with another brush, just pull through them. You know, because most of the time you don't see the whole thing. So, okay, again, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.